From the middle of 42nd, I'm blessing another banger by Psychotic. I'm on and I'm wrecking the Punisher beast. This is capital punishment, punished the speaker. Been punished, cast and make examples out you rappers. Bronx bomber from the city where the greats are from. Chris Rivers, OP Mala Reigns is from. Cuban Link, busy being a Remy Martin. Man, that verse on any up is sparking. I'll forever love my city. Bright lights and big dreams. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills on the rails. Take it back to 93 instead of 90 for that L. HipHop, rap caused the panic. Salute to Queensbridge, the home of Illmatic. And the infamous, can't forget son Derek Jeter showed that number 2 was number 1. Flip the switch like when Angie Mall went to power. Flex beefing with Hope, I'm feeling sour. It's still New York City, no effing cowards. Brooklyn, where the people yelling yawa. Fabulous Joel Ortiz, man, them boys are ether. Rest in peace, the birthplace of Aaliyah. High haters, even at the haters loving me, no BK. The birthplace of David Blaine, yo. Papoose drops charades. Meanwhile, the second Sunday in June is the PR parade. Floating through the city, all the people getting lit. Can't forget about Harlem, shout outs to the dips. Children of the corn showed unity. Now we bumping that diplomatic immunity. Greatness is earned and never borrowed. You sucker MCs won't last in the Apollo. Heavy Planet Rock, Africa, Bambaataa, Zulu Nation, and rock steady. Hardcore, jumping on city trains, graffitied up B Street. No need to fight, bring out the cardboards. Break dancing, I break them, there ain't advancing. I'm crazy lace with the prancing, get my beat.
Just in case you ain't know, let me get more familiar. Just trying to spread love, you know that hate could kill ya. I'm trying to see what's up, let me make one phone call. You know I got all my digits right, and now I need yours. I can be seconds away from just tasting you, taking you down. You can be waking up naked, just looking around. I can be who you've been waiting for, right in your face all along. And I can be the one you're looking for, or I could be wrong. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now. And I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. Seeing all them boys just like to play now. Baby, I ain't coming here for games. Let me put you on this plane pocket, girl, yeah, I know. I love me, I let it show. Flying ain't an issue for ya. You already got your paper. Whole world I can show ya. Let me be the one to take ya. They better not come a knocking. We be tryna wake the neighbors. Tell them they sleep tomorrow, or they gon' have to wake up.
HHPOV.
Yeah, my mic's good. I guess my mic's good. What's up? It's Thursday, 6 to 8. Heroes Headquarters presents HHPOV Hip Hop Point of View, live in effect. Bravo Captain, right now holding it down. E the Fifth, Letter will be on his. He's on his way. He should be here about 6:30. He told me and everything. Our other two co-hosts, Coach Tay BX on IG is what she's known as. Coach Hallett, you know what I'm saying? Tay, you know, that's her name. Whichever one suits you, you can call her that. Sound good, sounds good, forever good. Holding down our music director. Oh, we got a call already? Oh man, everybody's early today. Everybody trying to show up at the same time. Caller, what's your name? State your biz. I don't even know if we got through the whole introduction of the show yet.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
Hi, this is Ali Starr.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. You know, our scheduling. I gotta talk to our team members, man. Our scheduling is crazy right now. We had the people scheduled up. Everybody just said, you know what, 6 o'clock it is. That's with me. You know what I'm saying? How's everything? How's everything with you?
Everything's great.
That's what's up. What's going on? So you're in Vegas right now, I heard?
Yes.
Oh wow, that weather, man. How's the weather out there?
Well, it's in the 50s right now, and it's a little gloomy.
Oh, come on, cheer up. It's New York. What is it right now? 15? It's 15 degrees right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Out my 50 degrees. No worries.
Yeah, see, your 50 degrees is good. We'll take that 50 degrees any time of the day.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So what's going on with you? How's everything? Talk to us. Let us know who you are, where you're from, what you do, what's your business.
Well, I'm Ali Starr. I live in Las Vegas. I am a professional singer. I have a single out right now called Nothing Compares. It's on all digital outlets. Please go download. It's an amazing classic R&B song.
Sounds
and
good.
Currently do several shows in Las Vegas, so I'm always busy, and I'm working on the album at the moment.
Oh, that's nice. So you perform in Vegas now. So like, is that like a regular routine?
Yeah, I do a show with a gentleman named Matt Goss on the Strip at the Mirage Casino 4 nights a week. And I do other shows at different venues throughout the other days of the week.
Oh, that's great. So you got like a Cher, Britney Spears, Jennifer Lopez type contract going on right now, right up there.
Well, you know, I don't make as much as they do.
Yeah.
But sure. Look at.
It's all good though. It's consistent though.
Yes, it's definitely. It would be considered a residency.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And are you from Vegas?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, wow, nice. And how long have you been in Vegas?
18 years.
Nice. So 18 years. You're over 15. You know, like state of New York. Was it state of New York? 8 years. You're considered married if you're with someone, right there. So we're just gonna say you are from Vegas then. Considering from me, you're from Vegas.
Say that. No. I sleep in Vegas and been sleeping in Vegas for the 18 years. But
Yeah. That's what's up. So let me ask a question. Do you get like do you get the perks out there, like invited to like every time when they got something big going on out in Vegas, like the fights and everything? Do you get a special invite or anything?
Yeah, I get invited to different celebrity events, or I'll be asked to sing the national anthem at certain events.
Nice. And do you travel outside of Vegas to perform?
I do. I go wherever the money's at.
Hey. Oh man, that's nice. We also got some guests up in the building and everything too, and they're listening to you as well. So we're gonna kind of like mix all of this in. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you want to ask her a question, you can ask them a question. Can and I everything.
Get tickets? I need a
let
ticket
them know.
To
let
the
them
show.
know who you are and everything, and what you're doing.
What? Your name is Allie, right? What?
Yes, Allie.
How you doing, Allie? This is Kush Lee from Brooklyn. I'm sitting here with my homegirl Bun Bunny. Say what's up.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
What's
How
up?
you doing? Yeah, we here at the radio station promoting my latest single, "Do That," on YouTube. Kush Lee, "Do That."
Sounds good.
What
man.
kind of R&B do you do?
Classic.
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 So I have an idea of what classic is. Can you let the listeners know what you consider classic is?
I consider classic R&B, like, remember back in the day when the 90s when you had like Randy and Monica,
she said
SWV.
Brandy.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not like your LMA or nothing like that, because all that stuff sound the same. But shout out to them.
Yeah. So I could be wrong. I'm not an R&B singer. You guys can also let me know if I'm wrong. Would you say like classic R&B is with more melody and like harmony, just showing more of your vocal abilities to sing?
I'm gonna let Bunny answer that because she's actually an amazing singer.
Okay.
So she would.
So
she would know.
you two let me know what you think. What is that classic, or am I wrong?
I think classic R&B is storytelling. There's a lot more like plot involved.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to on my way over here the duet "We Can't Be Friends," Faith Evans, and it's like such a story.
Yeah.
There's also a lot more that artists do vocally than they do nowadays. Nowadays there's a lot of like repetition. It's easier to sing along to.
Yeah.
R&B from back then, there's just a whole lot more soul.
Okay. So, Allie, and what do you think, Allie?
Well, my interpretation on that is classic R&B songs has verses and a bridge.
That's true.
And the music changes. Most of the songs out today is the same beat,
Yeah.
pretty much a drum machine.
Yeah.
My song was done with all live instruments, which a lot of people don't do anymore.
Yes.
And it does have verses and a bridge. You can differentiate the difference between each verse and the bridge. So that's truly what a classic R&B song is, not
Got you.
out today.
Got you. So basically, I kind of we had a discussion about this probably a couple of months ago about the music, how music is today and how it was. Even when it comes to rap, it's kind of different back then too. It was more of a build up. Like you used to build up the music to a point where it's like, okay, yeah, this is it. Where now it's just here it is. It's like real flat.
Do you mean like build up? Do you mean build up like an artist? You would build yourself up to a certain point and then your music would pop off? Is that what you mean?
No. I mean like the music. When you do the music, same thing too. Same thing as well. Because they had A&R, so they're kind of like build you to be that thing, and you'll
artist
you'll be
development.
anticipating that hype. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to. So the same thing is with the music, as in classic. You know, like she said, you have chorus, you have the break. You know, you have that break where just the instruments is playing and everything, and each performer with a musical instrument has like kind of a solo, maybe a little bit. You know, you hear a saxophone, you hear the piano, the drums, and everything. So is that classic? Is that considered classic, Allie?
That's definitely considered classic. I mean, if you listen to my songs, you definitely hear guitar, you hear saxophone. you hear a lot of different instrumentation that you don't hear. It's just not about an 808 beat, which is mostly what you hear on today's music.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. Nice. Nice. So, how did you wind up in Vegas?
A family decision. My mother took that leap and moved to the West Coast, and I came right after her, and I went to high school and graduated there and got right into music.
Nice. And so can I ask you, because I'm gonna ask a question right here. Can I ask also, what other cities have you performed in? I'm building up right now.
Building up.
I performed in Los Angeles, New York, Miami, DC, Chicago. I lived international for 2 years. I performed overseas for 2 years.
Okay.
Nice musical mecca resume you got right there. You know,
Goals.
that is dope. So, out of all of those places you have been to, which one is the one that you that like your music is appreciated and you're like, I just love it here when I'm performing?
That would actually be Japan.
Oh man.
Yeah, I heard Japan give it
nice.
up crazy.
Yeah.
I heard Japan show mad love.
Very appreciated overseas for sure.
Yeah. I've heard about overseas that like, and it's funny how like they, you know, the language, the English language is very limited, but when it comes to music, they will know the words and everything, and they're just so in tune with you when you're performing.
Absolutely. Music comes from the heart. So regardless of what language you speak, music is very universal.
Nice. So since you're a classical R&B performer, what do you think about hip hop today and the artists and everything? And like, would you think about collaborating with somebody, you know, and just bridging your style over to the style that is today?
Sure, if the opportunity presented itself, I collaborate with anybody that is presenting quality music. But I come from the era of rap, of, you know, the Jay-Z, the Biggie, the Tupac. I don't come from the era of, you know, 6ix9ine and Extension. I don't really follow their music because it's just not
Free
the same.
6ix9ine.
Yeah. No, I get it too. I believe me, I'm that same type as well. Like I'm very in tune with like I hate to say it's because there's so many categories for hip hop. They say the golden era. They say things.
Isn't it like new age
and
now?
people kind of get offended with things, and I'm just from an era of where it was more competitive and not so much money driven. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to get paid to do what you love to do, just like an athlete and everything. But I think it was just more competitive at one time than it is now. Like the competitiveness is more on the scale of what you have and not your ability on the mic, you know? So I'm from that era too, but you know, like when you're I guess when you're dibbing and dabbing in the industry, in this music industry, you know, you got to learn to like be open, and you don't have to agree with it, you don't have to like it, but you know, you got to be open with it and kind of respect people. And I think
what's wrong with being open, but you should never sacrifice the integrity of your music and your sound and what you're saying. A lot of people are talking about the same things: cars, money, women. It's more to life than talking about that. Like, I come from the era where you talk about everyday struggles, things that are relatable, and for the average person, money, cars, and having a bunch of women ain't so much relatable.
Yes, especially when you don't have it. Like I don't have it, so I'm not an artist, but I don't have it, so I really wouldn't be able to talk about it. Like you would know I'm lying, cause I would exaggerate. I would exaggerate crazy. But Kush, you're an artist.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about what she just said?
I truthfully agree because like in my music, truthfully, just because like being the person I am, I'm not gonna rap about something I don't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I do rap about a car or jewelry, it's about something I plan on getting once I get this check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like to me, everybody does rap about the same thing because in a sense, once everybody got it,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, that's all they can really rap about. Like truthfully, like once they get it, what else is there to rap about? They're not struggling no more. The pain music stops.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And now they're rapping about having fun and what they got. And they got cars and they got hoes and like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't take away from nobody because I understand it. Because if you really listen to a lot of artists' early projects, you can hear that pain.
You can hear it.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
But once they get a check and
Once
they sign, it's
once
like,
they get that first check,
it's like, all right, we making party music. Let's go on these tours. Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's go across the country with this party music because that's what's going to sell.
Exactly. And Ali, do you agree with her? What he just said?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with him.
All right. Because I'm more into the media. Like I used to be an artist. I used to manage and everything. I was heavy into it and everything. So I know a lot. I've seen a lot, you know. And on the media side, like now I'm on the media side. Me personally, it's funny. I kind of blame the media for the music, the way the music is today. Definitely. I kind of blame that. There's a lot of people. I think the integrity leaves the music once you have a lot of people entering this business that really do not understand history
or appreciate it.
You know, appreciate it and understand the history, and they just get into it because of the limelight and the perks that they could receive. Mm-hmm. So they start doing a lot, and they don't really know how to what we used to say check people. You know, everybody gets a pass now. Everything is cool. Everything is okay. You don't want to be labeled a hater, so you kind of be like, well, he's doing this thing, you know, I got to respect that. And I think that's why the music has kind of dwindled down. Right. because of that situation when you kind of okay everything and not holding people accountable and responsible. Ali, what do you think?
Well, bottom line, today's industry is more about social media and how many followers you have. It's not about talent anymore. The talent part of it has gone away. Anybody can put out a song as long as they have 150,000 people that's going to buy it.
Exactly. And Kush and Bunny, you got.
I agree with that too, and I also think the media, truthfully. Because I truthfully think the media spends a lot of money keeping unsigned artists down. Because 100% they know, like, a lot of like, let's take battle rappers. A lot of battle rappers, you know, they have bars. Yeah. But a lot of them can't make songs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when like a record label or even a promoter, they see somebody, they're not really gonna take the person that got bars because the people gonna be like, ooh, they're gonna take this person because he know he can bring out 100 of his friends and go stupid on the stage.
Yeah.
It's hurtful, but
yeah,
you know
it happens. Money, would you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I think that nowadays labels they seek out people that already have done their own marketing, that have figured out how to manipulate the internet into co-signing everything that they do. It's no longer the generation where somebody gets discovered and the labels really help with the artist development and give them the space to just be whatever type of artist they want to be. Nowadays, if a certain somebody is just following the wave, a certain look, once they get their following up, the label doesn't have to do all of that marketing anymore. They just need to put the content out, and they get a check for the artist and themselves. So they're able to skip a whole part, even financially nowadays, because of social media.
Exactly. Ali, and so since we spoke about that, how do you market yourself now out in Vegas? Like, how do you go about promoting yourself? Is it the old school way, or you on the social media?
Because I've been performing in Vegas for 16 out of the 18 years that I've been there, I've developed a name. I started at 16, and being the new kid on the block, I surrounded myself with a lot of great people in Las Vegas that guided me and that pushed my name and got my name out there. So I didn't really so much heavily rely on social media. Now, as a recording artist, it is all I have to do is social media. Like, social media is a full-time damn job.
Oh, and tell me about it. Tell me about it. I need another 24 hours just to get to work social media.
Yeah, you do. You really do. Because that's the first thing, like she said, that's the first thing that labels are looking at, your social media presence. How many people can you get to follow you? It's never about the talent anymore. It's just about dollar signs.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny because I think I truly believe this. I think Instagram heavily got influenced and started working with artists with Soulja Boy. Because Soulja Boy was like the first one to kind of like learn how to manipulate the internet, and then they started promoting them heavy on it. And I remember when he was dropping this album, they was like, Soulja Boy has about like 2-something million followers in there and that. And then when he dropped the album, he only sold like 13,000 units, and they was real upset. And then it kind of went to your followers are not necessarily going to lead up to the sales. You know what I'm saying? But now that Instagram has like, the minute videos and this and that, you can kind of drop an album just using Instagram alone if you're very good with the social media and you have that time to work it out.
There's also streaming nowadays. Like when Soulja Boy came out, people weren't getting paid through streaming.
Yeah.
You don't really need to have anyone buy your album or even buy your song. You just have people streaming your music. Also, when it comes to social media, people aren't following these influencers just for their music. They might have a good portion following them for their fashion or for whatever brands they're promoting and stuff. So it's not always a guarantee that everybody's gonna go buy your music. People are co-signing you for other reasons too.
Exactly. Ali, so out in Vegas, right? Like, what is the build up to a performance that night? Like, what is the routine you go through during that day when you're about to perform on that platform out there? Because to me, I've never been to Vegas, but to me, I think that platform alone is just huge.
It is.
Facts.
Yeah.
You
I've never been there either, but I feel the
it's
same
huge.
way.
Like,
Especially
performing
if
in
you're
the
on the
lobby
strip.
of a hotel is huge to me in Vegas. I don't know. Am I wrong? Can I be wrong, Ali?
Well, I'll say this. Like, Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world. Everybody strives to come to Vegas. And we have a lot of people that come to Vegas now and claim they have a residency, when in fact it's not really a residency. It's just you coming to Vegas and performing for 2 weeks out of the month.
Yeah.
And you're getting paid, millions of dollars. Like Britney Spears got paid millions, and she's doing another show in February to do shows 2 weeks out of the month, and they consider it a residency. So you have a lot of people that are not actually current as far as recording stuff, but they come to make the shows of their old stuff and make millions of dollars. So that's the platform in Vegas right now. For me, it's a little bit different because I am an active live performer, and I really have residency there. Resident of Las Vegas versus someone else coming to fly the show.
Interesting.
They selling on your turf.
So,
Yeah, kind of a slap in the face for a true resident in Las Vegas to perform when you have these artists come in and shut a lot of stuff down because they have to pay them so much.
yeah. Oh man. So it is. So I guess it is it's a situation out there as well, performing like anywhere else.
Facts.
Like anywhere else, yeah.
Oh man, if I was a performer, I still would like to perform in Vegas.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's
just
lit.
to say I did it.
The strip is amazing.
I ain't never been there, man.
I've been there once, but I wasn't 21 when I went. So
so you didn't really have no fun.
I could walk in there and then they escort you out.
Oh,
They'd be like, ID. I'd be like, damn.
All right. So Ali, so what's the projects you have out now that the people can go check for that classic R&B feel?
My single is called Nothing Compares. Written by Chuck Booker. It is on all digital media outlets: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, iTunes, Play, Amazon Music. It's everywhere.
Dope.
That's nice. Do you have any visuals out?
No, we'll be shooting the video for that song in January.
Oh, in January. Is the weather gonna be different? Or you waiting?
I'm sorry, say that.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, is the weather going to be different, or are you waiting for it to get a little bit warm out there?
No, with the green screen, you can do a whole lot.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, Ali. So we got a super full house today. You know, we gonna let you go. You know what you need to do one day? You need to do your performance, stream it, and hit us in the tag with it. Let us see what it's like to see what an artist is going through out there in Vegas and performing. Even if you do a little vlog real quick, hit it up. You know, send it to us and let us see. You know, let us see the day in the making.
I can absolutely do that. And for everyone that's listening, so my social media page is Ali Star 1 on Instagram and just Ali Star on Facebook and Twitter. But yeah, I can definitely go live and tag you guys to see what it's like as a performer in Las Vegas in my day-to-day routine.
Yeah, that'll be super dope. Thank you very much. Let them know where they can find you, get in touch with you, book you, come out there to Vegas, maybe come see you and everything.
You can catch me at the Mirage inside of One Oak nightclub with Matt Goss on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Also at the Blue Martini on Sundays, where that's the livest and hottest spot for us African Americans. Everybody coming to Vegas, they definitely want to come to Martini on Sunday, every Sunday. And the word has been getting out all across the country. A lot of people come in this state, so much that's come perform there on Sunday.
Vegas, guys.
All right, sounds dope. I'm gonna need some comp tickets, man. If I come out there, and everything. We appreciate you, and super good luck with everything, and keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. We getting out to Vegas one day, and hip hop point of view.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Well.
All right, there we go. We just had a cross country phone call.
Facts. We got a Vegas connect now.
You know what I'm saying? Get that plug in. You know what I'm saying? Throw some music in. Collab. Or maybe y'all go out there to Vegas, get up on one of them joints, one of them big stages out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And hit me with some comps, man. Don't forget about me. Don't forget where it happened at.
We gonna have you on the strip lit.
All right, let's talk to them. Let them know who you are, where you from, state your biz. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this
you
show
already
right.
know it's your boy Kush Lee, Crime Heights. I'm representing, but I'm representing for all of New York tonight. I want to make sure y'all all check out my latest single, Do That. Everywhere, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you get your music. Make sure you check out the video on YouTube. And I'm here with my co-star Bun effing Bunny. Let them know who you is.
It's your girl Bun Bunny from Ridgewood, Queens. Everybody check out Do That. That is my first little acting skit. I don't have anything released yet. And I should probably tell you guys my Instagram later, but since I don't have no music yet, it's Bun Bunny Mello, BUNBUNNYMELO. You can watch me look cute on social media for now.
Yeah.
Big facts.
All right, so we got Crown Heights, BK in the house. Crown Heights got a lot of artists, man.
Yeah, man.
I know, man.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of
Dope Game, Cassius, Handsome Baller. Who else? Newest Truest.
Got a lot
Sheck
of guys
West
out there, man.
up there in Harlem. Oh man, it's so many. Who else? Flip De Niro.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is strong this year.
Flip is from there?
Flip De Niro.
I didn't
Free
know
Bobby.
Wow.
Free Rowdy. Like, yeah,
Free Bobby. Okay.
Brooklyn's going to be killing next year.
The 9 will be home soon. The 9 will be home real soon, man.
Young and May.
Yeah.
Monroe Roll-Up.
Yeah. I was just watching some joint from Young and May. She's supposed to be damn, I forgot somewhere.
The Toy Drive joint.
Yeah,
the Toy Drive joint. Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. Supposed to be there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mona. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be out there, piece for piece and all that.
Big fact.
So talk to us, man. Let us know what's going on.
Well, you know, son, we just pushing this project, man. I linked with Tilsa Wright. She wrote a book called Lady in Red.
Shout out to Tilsa.
So make sure y'all go get that on Kindle and wherever y'all read y'all books at. Know
Amazon.
What I'm saying? And if y'all need a paper copy, she could deliver that to y'all. Know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't actually be having the physical copy.
Everything's online.
She got everything.
I'm a physical type of dude, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a physical type of dude. I need the physical, man. I want to sit there, take my time, read things, and
Big
all
facts.
of that. It's crazy. And she had tagged me with your joint probably like about a month or so ago. But yo, I'm gonna be 100% honest, man. I listen to it. No. Let's not get it twisted. I listen to everybody's joint when they send it to me the first time. I just don't really like. For me to really like get into it, it's like 3:00 in the morning when I'm like doing emails and stuff. I listen to this joint and I get into it because I get so much stuff sent to me, and I get stuff that's sent to me that has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm not an artist. They be like, yo, I got beats. Like, I'm not an artist, my man. Like, do anybody read like profiles or your
they don't
bio
read the bio no more.
They just see what you got
The
going
following,
on,
yeah.
and they just send you stuff, and I'm like, yo, dog, this got nothing to do with me. Like, I can't even help you right now. But yeah, man, I listened to it and I was like, yo, this is dope. You know.
Thank you.
I always listen to lyrics first, and I listen to like the first 30 seconds of what you got to say. Like, the first 30 seconds has to be an impact. Has to let me know, okay, you got something on your mind. You're getting something off your chest right now.
Big
and
facts.
everything. So it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that she pushed it to E, and and E,
big
took
facts.
care of the thing. Because me, man, sometimes I'll be lost, bro. I swear to God, man. I'll get back to you like 2 weeks later, like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. No, I'm being real, man. I gotta be real with this right now. I apologize to everybody when they think like I'm ignoring them. I'm not ignoring you, man.
Better late than never.
I just be doing so much stuff, man. Yeah, so you got the project and you're acting, or you want to act.
It was just a little skit.
Oh, a little skit.
Just a little skit.
So what do you call when you jump into a little skit? Is it not acting? What is it called?
Beginning acting.
I guess beginning acting. I
Improv.
had some other offers for acting.
Real? For real?
Yeah,
do they involve checks?
For like, I don't know. I have to inquire more. But
Don't
it was
take
like,
2 weeks, because if you take 2 weeks like me, that check ain't getting cut. They gonna be like, you know what? The opportunity was there. I'm sorry, my man. You're done.
It was like for like internet series, YouTube series.
Man, listen, man. All them people, a lot of people is getting their jumps off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting their start. So I don't even knock nobody right now when they be like, yeah, I'm taking internet acting classes. I'll be like, word, they do that now? So
that's what I need to do, because I need to be taking all these offers, especially if there's checks involved.
Take them, because one of them is going to lead to something.
One of them led to something. Just do that video led to a little something for me.
And
so
then lead to a little bit more. Man.
Yes.
Say, look at shout out to the homie Shiggy. You know what I'm saying? And I know Shiggy for a second, and talk to the dude and everything. They popped. I said, this nigga got a Wayne joint. God damn. Like, and a Drake joint. I said, but it just shows, persistent and consistency, man. It does come
It also shows that, like, social media, even though a lot of people have their opinions on how people are becoming famous and people are getting their foot in the door, I guess, easier because of social media.
Yeah.
Somebody like Shiggy is an example of, like, the fact that we need to learn how to manipulate the internet in those ways too, to, like, bring ourselves to such a high level as well. So you can't, like, there's a lot of people that's really salty about people's success through the internet. but we need to learn from them too.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm from a different generation of like, guerrilla street team and all of that stuff, that real hands-on stuff and flyers and and it took me a while to really get that out my head and to embrace today and the technology today and and stop being stubborn and like what, get off of that. This is what it is now, and this is how you got to work it. And if you're smart enough, you can combine both of them. You know what I'm saying? Then learn how, and make it work for you. And I truly believe, like, if you're going to get your start off the internet, it's all good. Get it off the internet. But if you got true talent behind you, that talent is going to come out, and then that's when the longevity kicks in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you're good. Cardi B's a prime example of a person that, really got her stardom from the internet and then took it. And now it's, her personality and her talent which is going to keep her there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all good. I don't knock it, man. I don't knock it. Especially now that I'm learning to figure out how to work it now. So now I'm like, I be beast mode sometimes. There be days I go ham. And then there's other days I be like,
you be too tired for that.
Yeah, I'll be like,
God,
I'll be like, yo, do I really got to write a caption for this shit? Like, but I'm not on that level of like 100,000 followers where I could just put something up, no caption, and it's good. Like, I got to write a description. I got to put shit there. I got to put the hashtag. I got to do all type of whatever tricks I can do to bring the people in, man. So, if it's working. So, how you going about promoting your music right now, Kush?
Everywhere, really. We've been doing social media real heavy. We got some bloopers actually coming out on YouTube. So make sure y'all follow my page.
You did not tell me this.
_ Lee. Yeah, this is a surprise. I got to send it to you tonight so you can see it.
Wonderful.
We didn't get the consent. But yeah, tomorrow we dropping bloopers for the video on YouTube. We've been doing a lot of videos, memes on Instagram, Facebook. Flyers. I've been doing a lot of shows, so I've been passing out a bunch of flyers. Yeah. Posters, merchandise. We got the Do That clothes, hats. Just pushing it any way we really can. We shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Miller 2000. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram. We're in the Spotify playlist, you know what I'm saying? So we're getting into the Spotify playlist thing. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's another thing I got to start figuring. I got to figure out this playlist stuff. Like, I thought I had it in the bag. Then they hit me with some new stuff. I said, "Oh shit!" Like,
yeah, truthfully, playlist is how artists eat right now. If you can get your song in a good playlist, you can make some bread.
I mean, talk to them. We got other artists up in here, man. Everybody gotta utilize, and hear
Big
things
facts.
and be like, "Oh, word, that's what's up. Let me try that."
Big facts. If your music is out everywhere, Spotify, Tidal, wherever. Apple Music, make sure you can try to get your music in the playlist. And if you're going to put music up, if you're going to put money up to get in the playlist, make sure you know who's the curator of this playlist and it's not some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of scams going around. Talking about, we can put you in a playlist, and the playlist got like 20 followers.
So let me ask. So is the playlist considered the new blog now?
Yeah.
Because
really.
at one time it was all blogs, how many blogs and who's blogging this and put you in a position. Now it's a playlist.
Yeah. When was the last time you really heard something from a blog? And if you did, it was just because it was like
celebrity talk.
The last blog I really heard about was This 50. Like This 50 is the only thing that pops into my head when I think in the blogs.
Yeah.
Other than that,
nothing else.
You know what I'm saying? Artists is really getting it off of social media.
Okay.
Social media and fan engagement.
So this is a question that I kind of ask artists, and I like to ask them all the time. Now that you have social media involved and everything, do you still, now somebody mentioned this on the internet the other day, do you still think that you need a middleman?
Yes.
Why?
Because in a sense right now, not really a middleman as a cosign, but a middleman as an investor. I wouldn't mind an investor, you know what I'm saying? But as in a middleman, as somebody that has to co-sign everything I do just for me to get the okay, I don't really need a co-sign.
So no manager.
Unless me and this person is on the same page, and he can handle my business the same way I would handle my business if I was doing it on my own, why not?
What do you think, buddy?
I don't know. I'm so new to everything, but I'm just so new to this. I think that management would be good, just for organization, basically. Especially me coming in so new, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get out there and collaborate, and I'm working my regular jobs, and then just going with the flow with everything. I'm like, oh my God, management would be great to just organize my life.
Yeah. So I had asked that question because, you know, I had always thought about it, you know, and I noticed that a lot of artists, you know, they have the booking come straight to them, you know, DM me for the bookings and this and this and that. And then somebody spoke about it on the internet the other day and was like, you do need a middleman. You do need that person that's gonna kind of like weed out situations.
And at least go over the paperwork.
Kind of take away a lot of unnecessary stuff that comes in, where you can just handle this and take care of that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of need that person to sit down and be like, you know, whatever negotiations going to the label. Now we're not gonna go to this label because they're giving whack deals. We're gonna go over here, you know, because as an artist, you might just jump to that situation like, you know what, I need that 50,000. This 50,000 could do me real good. Let's go take this, you know, and then jump, and then, you know what I'm saying, you take the 50, but you owe them like 200 now, and you ain't even drop a project yet, and no shows or nothing. You ain't even making the money back. So you know,
truthfully, two heads are always smarter than one, but like a lot of artists, when they do get a manager, they let the manager handle everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think as an artist you should just fall back and let them handle everything. You should be on top of your business, because that's how a lot of artists end up getting fucked. Not specifically by managers, but just basically letting people handle their shit and be like, I'm gonna just do this music and just let me know when shit coming. And the next thing you know, they supposedly got 50,000 for a show, but really they just got $1 million. But the managers and everybody cut off the top and gave you what they get left.
Yeah. I mean, well, some artists, we already know there's a couple of artists going through that situation right now.
Free 9.
You know what I'm saying? If you've seen it, you know, in situations. You know, well, you know, we got tons of people coming up in here, man. I think we just got regular people just coming in the street right now, just like, yo, I heard they doing interviews and they coming up here.
Yes, there's a crowd here.
Let me stop. It's kind of crazy. Let them know the projects, man, and you know what I'm saying, you want to sit down and still listen to whatever.
Next year we got so much going on. The top of the year we dropping Bunny Kush. That's a project with me and Bunny. It's gonna be fire.
I'm looking forward to that. Bunny Kush.
Bunny Kush.
Bunny Kush.
Bunny Kush.
Bunny Kush Lee.
After we drop that, I got a project coming out called X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? I might drop that March, February. I might give a sample on Valentine's Day. I don't really like to put everything out at once. I like to tease them, get the feedback, and then throw it out. So be on the lookout for Bunny Kush and X's and O's topping next year. Make sure y'all stream Do That on all digital platforms. Make sure you check out the video on YouTube. Make sure you hit me up in the DM for the merch.
Yeah.
That's Kush_Lee on all social media, KUSH_Lee. And I want to thank y'all for having us.
No, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure. I need like fucking 6 hours. Excuse my language, man. You know, because I just get to talking and I forget that I got guests sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get like 2 shout outs?
Go ahead.
I'd like to give a shout out to Tilsa Wright, Cassius.
Yes.
Who else? We forget. I'm drawing a blank. Biggs. Taz. Big Ock, Milk. Oh my God, so many people. I love everybody that I'm forgetting. Shout out everybody that's supporting me. Shout out everybody that's tuned in. Shout out all the artists that's in the building. Keep all this positivity going. Yeah, man. That's it.
That's it. Yep. HHPOV, Hip Hop Point of View. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Don't go nowhere because we gotta take some pictures of pics in the few. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get right. Real dolled up, real fancy. I'ma look like a pinup tonight. Stuck in that night outright. Pre-gaming with my ladies, if I might. Let me puff on that hookah, let me sip some wine. Like I'm out of day, pin up on my dress so tight. Tonight I'ma drink my sorrows. Tonight I'ma smoke away all my stress. Me and my girls about to act a hotness. Pop 15 bottles and excuse the hotness. Straight looking cute. All them looking at me, they could get the boo. Noche de mujeres, see I get a clue. Now duck face girls, it's a photo shoot. It's time to warm my body. It's time to work up a sweat. Go on DJ, slow the tempo, cause this party ain't over yet. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Get them hands up high. Keep them hands up high. Ladies night. Popping bottles right. Fitted dresses tight. Ladies night. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. And I would say, yeah, man, it's just past 2. And I think I'm seeing double, think I lost the shoe. Ended up on the ground, stumbled on my ex wall. The wall I was sipping, it was him I was next to. Hit up my girls like, what? It's a dub in this club, about to get some grub. Hop in the cab, yeah, we out to the heights. Finish up the champagne, go grab some bites. Segment Express or some patacón. I could go for medio pollo en el malecón. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in the zone. Feeling like some wine or coffee Patron. Out to the athletes, the night is young. Have my entourages already done. Ain't no stressing out the niggas, they no feeling glum. Oh, you having boy problems? Bathroom, son. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Get them hands up high. Keep them hands up high. Ladies night. Popping bottles right. Fitted dresses tight. Ladies night. Yes, we're feeling.
Your reign on the top is short like leprechauns as I crush all you whack MCs and rapper thugs. That was refreshing. Yeah. You can catch me in the Mecca, looking so mean. Blue Yankee fitted while I'm chilling with my team. And Madison Square on the sideline screaming. Coach put me in and I'm on, now I'm beastin'. Hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Oh yeah. Yo, you can catch me on the front line, looking like a sergeant. BX, all the way to Jersey, we'll be marching. SB, Cool D, Mellow, bring the squad in. Call me Ray Moses with the flow that I be parting. Pardon me while I shoot for the art when a nigga draws. I'm Ray Charles, eyes sharp when a nigga saw. Come on, dog, you can see a nigga paw. Feeling like fuck the world, my emotions too raw. My name rings bells, I'm kicking down your door. Think you super fly, I put you in disguise like a luchador. So international, my thoughts are on tour. Shorty loves the swag, gotta slurp it through the super straw. This shit was hot about a week ago. I'm AC mixed with Zach, you still screeching though. You can hate, you still peeping though. I be riding through my old hood, rhyming. Now it's time to get it in, so yeah, I'ma do me. Heard they wanted me to win, so yeah, I'ma do me. Heard you thought that I was slacking, well it's time to do me. Shorty wants that satisfaction, well it's time to do me. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Yeah. Fly nigga catch me with a shorty. I'm from the Bronx when my nigga still poppin' 40. Puerto Rican call me Barty. Shorty called the dick fat, it's too gaudy. Yeah, this game I'm about to kick got me feeling like some salt that your bitch about to lick. Like some alcohol, I'm about to liquor in this bitch. Then I'm out to the store to cop me a soda and the chick gon' stick grinding. I bet them red lights make you stop. It's my time, boy. I've been ticking like a watch. I'ma push the pen. At the end, it's all about respect. I'm ahead of mine's how I'm standing on top of next. Wow. Pure bars if you rewind it. Say I'm ahead of mine, I guess I have to remind it. My bad, you had a declining. You wasn't all that, it's time to fall back. Now it's time to get it in, so yeah, I'ma do me. Heard they wanted me to win, so yeah, I'ma do me. Heard you thought that I was slacking, well it's time to do me. Shorty wants that satisfaction, well it's time to do me. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep 'em high. Who else? The shit is poppin'. All you other rappers know your shit is floppin'. Hollybugs, this shit is knocking. They sending shots, I'ma tumble with the blocking. I'm not the type to talk about I pump lead or this money. I'm trying to double up like bunk beds. I'm tired of living life broke, fuck that. This money I must stash like it's under the nose. Hold up. Ray getting funky on them. Let's rock out Bundy on them, funny on them. I go bananas, I'm a monkey on them. I'm addicted to rap. Guess what? I'm a junkie on them. I'm causing riots when the rally starts. And one when I cross lines like tally marks. Ray Pearson, I ain't with the slacking. You can call this satisfaction. Now it's time to get it in, so yeah, I'ma do me. Heard they wanted me to win, so yeah, I'ma do me. Heard you thought that I was slacking, well, it's time to do me. Shorty wants that satisfaction, well, it's time to do me. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep them high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep them high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep them high. Put your hands in the air, I wanna see you keep them high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ray Pearson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else? Who else? I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. Get him now, Boogie. Get him now, Boogie. Get him now, Boogie.
Goddamn, Boogie, where'd you find this?
HHPOV.
Judge, you got your music? Oh, you didn't drop it yet? Gio did. Gio gave it to you. Got it. He emailed it. He emailed it. You gonna load it?
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I want to make sure.
Shout out to Bunny and Kush. How was the interview? They was wilding?
Yeah, the interview was nice. It was smooth, man. I was trying to plug them in to get a Vegas collaboration.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Trying to plug them in, man, to get that Vegas trip out there, get some comp tickets for us.
Allie, be on the strip, get a residency. You know what I mean?
You already know, man.
Dutch, what's going on?
Ain't nothing. You already.
Rigo, what's going on?
What's up, fam?
So first, you still in YO?
Huh? I'm still.
Judge, you still in YO?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, man. He from YO, I'm from YO.
I'm actually from Kentucky.
Well, he's in YO.
He's in YO. He from YO. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Because anybody from my hometown here, I'm repping YO. They be like, "What? What's that about?" They be like, "You don't make me drop the mic."
Yeah.
So, Dutch, I know you got a new joint coming out.
Yeah.
How was the project with the face beat up?
Yo, you know what's funny?
I really love that picture.
Yeah, everybody thinks that that's a black eye, and it's not. It's a heart.
This joint is crazy,
It's a
man.
heart. It's a broken heart over my eye.
I thought you were beat up.
Nah, I mean, I might as well be. You know what I'm talking about?
That's dope, though. I like that.
I might
That's
as well
dope.
be. When y'all hear the album, you gonna know.
All right, so this is a new project coming out.
Yeah, that's
I
a new
like that.
project. We dropping that January 18th. Obviously under Penalty Entertainment again and Mad Misfit, Quality Gang. You know,
Yeah.
good things coming from that.
Talk
album.
to.
And what's the situation with Penalty? Is it 3 albums? Is every album you renew it?
I mean, you know, for as long as they want to keep pushing me, as long as they keep believing in what I'm doing, as long as I keep giving them that music, they're gonna keep pushing it. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm not even gonna lie to you. They're really happy with this project. They actually, they was beating me up with this project. I ain't even gonna lie. Just with the snippets that I was sending them, they couldn't wait. So once I saw that they was real happy with the project, that made me even happier. You know what I mean? Especially with everything I had to go through to put the album together. You know what I'm saying? So
it's always good to have
dopeness,
that
man.
when they show that sign of approval and like
yeah, because I don't want to get shelved.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I wanted to ask that. Are they still shelving artists now? Cause
why not?
Because I know truly I cannot keep up with the artists that are out now.
From a label standpoint, but artists are pushing themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
It's a different era now, bro.
Yeah,
Like, so even if an artist gets shelved, it's still cool because they're gonna push. It's just the umbrella. I could keep per se, I'm not down with Def Jam, but let's just say if I was and they started shelving me, I could still put Def Jam logo on my album and push the shit out of my
Right.
That's what your boy Frank Ocean did. When
Oh, really? See, look at that.
Def Jam was sleeping on him for a minute.
Yeah.
When Frank
Wow.
Ocean put his own self out.
Yeah, that's
What's her
right.
name? BK Bridget Kelly. That was with Rock Nation. She was my artist first. Actually, I produced her, and I remember she was going out doing the Empire State of Mind with Jay-Z on tour. She was doing Alicia Keys' part.
Yeah.
And I guess they just like really couldn't find how to market her the right way.
Yeah.
And she just started dropping stuff, and she got notoriety. She got out of a deal. And now look where she's at now. She's on Love and Hip Hop LA.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Nowadays, I love the internet. Everyone's asking me, what do you think about social media? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because artists you don't have to wait.
Yeah.
Like Master
Nah.
P said, like if they can move albums, if Cash Money and No Limit can move millions of records
Facts.
back then, then
Without
there's-
that type of-
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Now,
there's
yeah.
no excuse. There's
Nah.
no excuse
Nah.
nowadays. And I think the worst thing that the music business did was sleep on Steve Jobs when he was trying to bring them iTunes and the platform. for
Yeah, and
digital
they shot
platform.
that down.
Just
Well,
think
that-
about this. They could be getting paid off every single artist in the world
That's a
right
fact,
now.
but now look at this. Thank God they didn't.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
facts.
The artist would have been hit.
Exactly.
Artist would've been hit.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Rico,
What's up,
I
fam?
know Rico's been here for this is like our third time having Rico come
Yeah.
by.
Nah.
We're showing love.
Nah, I think Rico like helped establish the show.
Yeah,
and
you
everything.
can build it. Yeah,
Whoa.
build it.
He helped y'all paint and everything.
You know what I'm saying? So I know you had a big announcement coming.
Yeah, man. So everybody knows me for working in film from music, but I have decided to move into the film and TV arena, and I have just finished doing a deal with a company by the name of Seavers Impact.
Congratulations.
And if y'all don't know anything about Seavers Impact, y'all know who Blair Underwood is, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's his partnering company. And so I scored a movie about 6 years ago. And back in August, I'm driving in Manhattan, and the director of the film is crossing the street. So I'm beeping on the horn. He's like, "Yo, bro," showed me his phone. He said, "I was just calling you. I just left BET. They're airing our film for 9 months.
Wow.
I scored the entire film and did the original music. So my paycheck just went
Yeah, super up.
But not only that, now so then Blair Underwood's business partner, their company came to me. Man, they got like 10 films. So now I'm the head. I'm the music supervisor. I am the film score composer, and I am the soundtrack album producer now.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
Look at I don't even know what to say. I'm just looking at him like this.
But see, here's the thing.
I'm probably never
I don't
gonna see you again.
No.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out. Is he here? Is he here?
Well, see, here's
I'm
the
looking like, is he here to promote this stuff and tell the world what he's got going on, or is he here to tell us to our face like, look at
Nah.
look what I
You
got
would say
going
something
on.
like that. You would say something like that, bro.
That's crazy.
Yo, but can
That's a good line, right?
but can I tell you something? When I had a bunch of interviews in October lined up in Atlanta, and I turned them all down. And my publicist was looking at me like, she was like, "What are you doing? Like, you here in Atlanta? Let's go promote this." I was like, "Nah, I gotta show love first to who showed me love first."
Absolutely.
And I was like, I gotta go back to Heroes headquarters.
Oh, I
was
feel
like,
special.
I was like, I mean, Rico's the brother.
I was
Yeah,
like,
special.
That's
I
the
was like,
family.
they get first interview. I told E and I told Rob, yo, when something jump off, y'all get first interview.
dope.
And I'm loyal like that because I believe that there's platforms like this that allow independent artists like yourself, Dutch, and Kush, and what's her name, Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
that allow them to be able to come on here and market and promote themselves. We need this show on more than just Thursday. This needs to be on 6-7 days a week.
Talk to him. Talk a little bit louder.
And
Talk a little bit
6-7
louder.
days a week, and
Yeah.
watch when I come back with that bag and be like, "Let's roll."
Yeah.
Just put me
And
down
he's
as an
gonna
executive
score it. And he's
producer.
gonna score it.
And that's
Like,
all I want.
just
Yeah.
put me
I'm
down
good.
as executive producer, and let's get this radio show popping
Yo,
every day.
talk to him.
This is what it's about, man. It's about the people. It's about the
You
music.
know, it's
You know
funny.
what I'm
There's
saying?
that many
here-
platforms.
Yeah.
Dutch is here way of who we grew up with. We grew up with Barry.
Yeah.
Barry time we got an artist. Dutch. So it's always family
Yeah.
oriented. The network is just buzzing.
Yeah.
You know, if we got a situation come by, y'all got a situation, we come by. And you know what's crazy too? Because Dutch, I know Dutch, you started producing first.
No, I was an artist.
You was artist first, but
Yeah.
then you went into
Producer came
production.
after,
Yeah,
That's
production.
what's
Came in. You were artist first as well.
Yep.
And then went into production.
Went to production.
So-
I wanted the money.
So question.
I saw Teddy and everybody. Teddy rallied.
forever money.
Heavy D brought me to New York, and we
That's
were in the
forever
studio.
money.
And the first thing he said, he saw me on the piano. He was like, "Negro, you need to start producing." He said, "Because you walking around beating on your chest and beatboxing.
Yeah, yeah.
Start producing
Facts.
music."
Facts.
And that's the question I was gonna ask. So Dutch, I know the bag is different, the grind is different.
Yeah.
What made you lean towards being an artist rather than the production? Or you really?
I just like putting the words together. I thought that was just. It always was fascinating to me. Period. Music. Period. Like just making music from scratch all the
Yeah.
way to the end. Like
Yeah.
so. I think just with anything, even if I would have started as a producer, I think I probably would have ended up going into artistry as well. I mean, look at Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats he started off as a producer. Now he's an artist. Well,
Yeah.
both.
Yeah,
You know what
kind
I
of
mean?
right.
So,
yeah.
you know, regardless of what you're doing in this field, you always gonna lead into something else. So I just think that's what happened with me.
Does it hurt you when you're working with other producers because you're so hands on and you so know what that side is like?
Yeah.
Are you hard to work with in that sense?
Nah, I
Okay.
think it's easier because I came from an artist standpoint rather than being a producer. And
Gotcha.
I think if you want to progress and be more in this, you got to collaborate with others. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Big up to my homie Easy Whiter. I mess with a lot of producers, but he just came to the studio. He works at Rough Riders. And, you know, we about to collab on some projects too. So, like at the end of the day, man, you have to collab with other people. So if I have a melody and I can't get the drums or whatever, I'm gonna holler at somebody else. You feel me? Like
That's
just,
real talk right there.
I mean,
That's
dog,
deep.
That's
like,
humble of you
shouldn't
too,
it be
bro.
like that, dog?
Yo, that's
Because
That's deep.
That's what me and Lex talk about all the time. Like, why is it that I walk into the studio and if I can add, if I can
Please,
add, if you
Yeah.
can add, dude, please come add, because I'm
Facts.
sick of
I'm sitting-
beating my
Facts,
head against
bro.
the table
Yeah.
trying to figure this out.
because I know artists that they produce and they don't want to collaborate with other producers. They like, yo, I got my sound, I know my sound, and this is this is how I want it. And then what it is it's like a closed mind now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Let
you're
me
not
reiterate.
expanding yourself. Because that other producer might be able to bring something out of you that you can't bring out
Exactly.
because you not, dealing
Bro,
in that
you know
sound.
how many times I've come across people like that, and just my aura and just me being who I am when they come in there, that gets so wiped out of their mind. Like it'll start off like that, like yo, I want it to be like that, and then once they see already that I know what the fuck I'm doing, that just goes out the window. And by the time I know it, they sitting in the other room and I'm in there doing what I'm doing. You feel me? So I think it's you too as a person, because if you giving that type of energy where it's like, if he's giving you that energy like, nah, I want it like this, and then you want some like, nah, whatever, bro, it's not gonna work. Y'all gonna keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? So if you could kind of give leeway and just show somebody, yo, look, listen to what
It
I'm
also
trying to-
will stop you.
It will.
also hinder
course.
your
It'll
process.
hinder your
Oh, yeah.
process.
You won't go nowhere now.
Yeah.
And then
Facts.
what happens is
Facts.
people don't
People
want to
not
deal
gonna
with
work
you.
with you.
Yeah.
People
You know,
don't
it's
wanna
funny
deal with
y'all
you.
say that, because I don't know if y'all remember Kanye's record Stronger.
Yeah.
He actually called Timberland into the studio to do the drums.
Yeah.
Because
I
Kanye was like,
remember that.
I can't get
He
these
couldn't
drums
come
sound.
up.
I was in Tim's camp at that time, and he was like, I can't get these drums the way I need them. So he was, Hope was like, yo,
Call
why
somebody
don't you call Tim? Tim's the drum master.
Exactly.
Think
Tim
about it.
came in, and y'all hear how fat them drums
Yeah,
sound. on
Crazy.
that
that
record.
It's an
sound,
incredible
that
album.
sound is
Yeah,
so
that-
pounded.
That
bro.
song,
That song is
Stronger,
incredible.
And when
yeah.
Rough Riders, they first started, you had Swizz, you had
Dame.
Teflon, you had
Yeah.
Dame,
Shot, Dame,
Shot,
Swizz,
like
yeah.
all
them
those
people.
cats used to be in the
P-Killer.
studio. Exactly, they all used to be in the studio together, working and feeding off each other.
Facts.
That's why X's album and the Locks
Went-
and E,
did
all
numbers.
that's why they were number one. Rough Riders
Yeah,
was killing
so
It was
the
a
game.
family. They worked
Yeah,
together.
they had the era. They locked the era down.
I mean, that's one thing I loved about that era.
Yeah.
was when people had the production camps.
Exactly.
Like when they had
Exactly.
what was
Heatmakers.
it? They had heat makers.
Let's
you
take it
had-
back.
You had.
Let's take it back further. Let's go
the-
Uptown.
Masters.
You had the hit.
Let's go
Yeah.
Uptown
Yeah.
Records.
Even, what's the other
Uptown.
one?
Yeah.
Teddy Riley, Eddie F,
Yo, they
Heavy
was-
D,
bro.
Yeah,
Devontae
Jack Swing.
Swing.
The
Yeah.
stuff they
Oh
was
my
producing,
God.
like,
Oh my
forget
God.
about
Yo,
it. Like,
those that's the era I came up in. I've had the opportunity to be up under those producers. So for me, that's why being around with other producers and writers, I like those sessions. For me, it's the energy.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm noticing too. I know y'all both could speak to this because you said those key words about music and scoring. Did you start learning like instrument? This is for both of you guys. Did you start learning like instruments when you were doing it? Because I'm seeing a reverse back to a lot of instrumentation in the beats now. Now you see a lot of live playing, a lot of piano, a lot of guitar action, live drums. Did you do that, or you were more digital?
Me in the beginning, I would say I toyed with instruments, but probably leaned a lot more towards digital.
And you taught yourself.
Well, yeah, obviously. Nobody. I mean, look, everybody pretty much know my story. Like, I was lucky enough to come up under Rough Riders as a kid. I came up under Shot. I got to see a lot of the things he was doing. You feel me? So that rubbed off on me. Like, so, but I mean, I would love to play instruments. Guitar's like probably my favorite one. You know what I'm saying? So I think as a producer, you should learn how to play at least a number. Not one. I'm at least the piano, but you should know at least 5 instruments. Yeah. To me, as a producer.
I came when I was in high school. My mother used to drive me back and forth from Louisville, Kentucky to Cincinnati. I came up under the tutelage of the same people that L.A. Reid and Babyface came up under, and that was Midnight Star, the 80s band Midnight Star, Reggie and Sino Calloway. So I learned the SSL board and the piano and the guitar and strings and instruments, how to play before they even would let me get in the booth. They were like, you got to know melodies, you got to know how to read. So I went to a performing arts school where you had to learn how to play instruments. You had to learn how to act. You had to learn how to vocal produce. I think nowadays a lot of things are microwave, and you're right, E, what you said. Everything is getting back to that live instrumentation because you can't beat that.
Big facts.
Yeah,
it's a different feeling.
It's a different
and the
breed.
live guitars.
Yeah.
I have a soundtrack to that movie that's on BT right now. I just finished the soundtrack, and I don't know if y'all heard the City Girls' new record Twerk.
I saw the commercial for it.
So my cousin, Mr. Nova, and Rico Love produced that. All right. So my cousin learned how to play just so he could get better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was like, I got to become a better producer. And Rico Love told him, yo, look, you got to learn how to really play, bro.
Facts.
You got to learn how to play. You can't just be programming all the time because someone's going to come to the studio and be like, yo, I like the way you played that piano or that rolls on there. Can you do that on here? And if you can, it's like,
you don't
so
really
on the soundtrack, I have artists like B. Howard. If y'all don't know who B. Howard is, y'all need to go check that. That's my family right there. He gave me his first single. His new first single for the soundtrack. I've got Sydney Nicole on there. That's Gary Reeves' daughter. She's Jamie Foxx's goddaughter. I got songs from my cousin Nova, who's on there. Live instrumentation. What's his name? Tay Bell, who's all over Hot 97 right now every night because his records are playing. Real artists, real producers, real instrumentation. Now I got the drum machines and the hip hop artists on there, but when it comes to that live instrumentation and then you put the sonic sounds on top of that, that's what makes it crazy. And then so when you go to do a live show, be it that you're R&B, pop, or hip hop artist, you can take the drum machine out and just play everything from live instrumentation. You're giving people a better show by being able to do that. So what do? They run and go get your album, and then you turn around and be like, let me go get a band and do a live instrumentation album.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like people,
now you're doing the live. What do they call those? The unplugged joints.
Unplugged joints. Look what Jay-Z did back in the day.
I missed those unplugged things.
Oh man,
those were the greatest.
I missed those.
It really was.
But it made you appreciate, when you play it on your digital joint, you play it on a CD. You like your music, but when you hear it in front of you being played with instruments,
that's a whole different
love.
Yeah.
I used to love going to concerts when I was like 11 years old, and Keith Sweat would come and perform. Or Silk, or Boys II Men, or Jodeci. They all had live instrumentation. Puffy with Revolt. That's what he's doing now. He has those artists come and play live on there, man. Yeah. It's a great feeling to sit back and watch a band play.
To really do it,
and then the artist is conducting them.
Yeah.
Like that, there's no better,
shout
greater
to the Roots.
Than that. The Roots. Man, come on.
They big on that.
That's why Scott Storch did so well, man. Everybody want to see. Look, if you go on Scott Storch's page, he can play anything.
Whatever. And he plays old shit too. Like he'll play something from like the 70s, bro. Like he played What song he did? He did a Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he did the
he
I
played it
Want
like
You
it-
Back
I want
joint.
you back joint.
Bro,
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie,
Played that
I have
it
to put
was
that on
not-
our
like,
page.
He
Exactly.
played it like he made the song.
Like it was,
like,
and he put
Yo.
sit there with his sunglasses on, his weed. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? He
And
just-
just-
I
was
ain't
in it,
gonna
like-
lie to you. I heard it. It sounded different.
yeah, but it
Yeah.
was beautiful.
Yeah, it was
was
beautiful. It
beautiful.
sounded like a brand new song.
Facts.
When we do the song.
Facts.
So the Better Off Dead joint.
Yeah.
What's the single you going with right now?
Right now we going with Allure. You know what I'm talking about?
You want to go with
He's
something
getting
else?
okay
You
from
wanna
the
go-
label.
You know what?
That's how I want to go with
getting
something
okay
else.
from the label.
Face. That's how I want to go with something else.
He's like
Face.
this. He's like, he's looking like.
That's right.
Now, so
We had a buzz single
Okay.
right now.
what?
That's what's up.
Pina Colada.
Allure is gonna be the
So
Yeah,
what's so let's go to Pina Colada first. What's Pina Colada about?
That's cool. Pina Colada is I'm pretty much just you know, people say stir in the pot, right? And I don't mean whipping. I don't mean cooking up. I mean causing trouble, like.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, you know, I'm pretty much causing trouble. Like, I'm just doing a lot of shopping on this album. Like, a lot of this album is completely different from the Envy album. If you remember what the
Yeah, I
Envy
did
was
remember
like.
that.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of heartbreak.
So Pina
in this
Colada
party
and
all this.
Allure is about what?
Allure is a puzzle, actually. A lot of people are probably not going to get it. I think the only ones closest to us will probably get it. But I think for the most part, when you listen to the album, and even when you listen to that one song, you're going to pretty much get where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the album is split up between just partying, heartbreak, just everything I pretty much went through in the last 6 months. Same thing as Envy. You know, Envy, I gave you what I was going through in that year. You feel me? So same thing with this album.
All right, I got an artist question.
Okay.
Executive question. Independent. It's a question wrapped up in one. It's like an artist, executive, independent, company question, right? So, and this is for both of you. I'll start with you first.
Okay.
The single that you don't think is buzzing is buzzing.
Yep.
Right?
That's what I was always
It's
told.
something that you put on the project
Yeah.
to kind of complete the project.
Yeah.
But for some reason, people are loving it, right? In some situations, it's really going against what you want to do, but you just put it there. It's an old track.
Yeah,
you know, you just. What do you do? Do you run with it because that's what's buzzing, or do you go to what your heart feels?
I believe that the people that hear your music, your fans, really dictate what the hit's gonna be. We make music for ourselves, but you have to take the emotional side out of what you're doing and think about the people that are out there.
Is that from a business perspective or from a
Both?
That
art?
sound, yeah, I was
from
going to say,
both.
that sound like all
Both.
around.
Yeah.
So the soundtrack that I did is under they allowed it to be under my own imprint, Billionaire Focus Group. I was just telling Lex in the car, the hardest problem I have is the single, because I made sure every song sounded like a single purposely. Because I was told years ago, oh no, all you need is 2 hot singles and the rest can be fillers. I'm like, nah,
I'm going to make all singles.
all singles. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
believe in that. Those are the classic albums.
Exactly.
Facts.
So no matter. So now we live in a day and age where you can just drop a song every week. Every week you can drop a song, and then let the public tell you what they like.
Facts.
Because they're the ones spending the money.
Facts.
You know, I'm not gonna sit here and make it hard on myself. If someone comes to me, like I got a song on the soundtrack called "Memories" by this young lady by the name of Chloe Tension, and I wanted the record for but for the actual film, I put it there, but it just didn't make it for some reason. Just the cut wasn't right. But when I played it for everybody in the studio, I played it for Lex in the car. He looked at me. He was like, "Yo, bro, who the hell is that?" He was like, "Yo." I was like, "That's gonna be one of the singles," because every time someone hears that song, they like, "Yo, I'm about to go make a baby."
Yeah, you get the same response.
And I mean, it's the same response. So everyone's like, "Yo, where can I buy that at?" That's what you look for. And I think I know back in the day when we used to be signed to labels and stuff, you have the A&R sitting there.
Yeah, they're investing in you. They're dictating that. Yeah.
Back to the drawing board.
Nowadays, it's like, yo, excuse my French, go fuck yourself, homie.
Yeah.
Like if everybody on the street likes this, Teddy
that's
Riley
what it
told me
is.
this: let the public decide what they want to hear.
Mhm.
And that's why to this day Teddy Riley is still so successful.
Facts.
Yeah.
The dude goes on tour for a whole year.
That's the Godfather. That's the Godfather.
Facts.
Dutch, what you doing? What you doing? You going with what the public decides? You going with what
I
you
agree,
want?
I agree with him because, you know, funny speaking, that's what I did with this album. That's what I did with the other one. That's what I do with everything I do. I put these songs together. I let management hear it. I
Yeah.
let some of my, you know, whoever's next to me. I let my girlfriend hear it. I let my, like, everybody. I let everybody hear. Even, sometimes even gonna lie, I sent that album out to 2 people that I know but I don't know. I'm like, yo, I need you to hear this. What you think? You feel me? And again, like with management and anybody else that's around me, they doing the same thing. Yo, what you think about this song? What you think about that? So
right.
it's like how he said, it's the public, my G. Like it's not. He said it perfectly. We would sit there and kill ourselves. You know how many times you know how many songs I recorded for Better Off Dead? I recorded 35 songs for Better Off Dead. There's only what, 8 on there?
That's a hard narrow down. That's hard to narrow that down.
And
That's
how
hard.
many times did we change the album? We changed the album at least 3 or 4 times. Took 2 songs off, added 1 more, took that one off because the hook wasn't right. Excuse me. Yeah, re-record.
That just made it?
Well, no,
Oh,
it's
they make
not.
it?
It's already we already yeah, it's too late. We
And why'd you
submitted to
stop
the
at 8?
album
Why'd you
already.
stop at 8?
You know, the label thought that it would be a better idea for me to just put 8 together, which I actually thought was a good idea. I don't want to saturate anything. The 8 songs that's on there are incredible. You feel me? And if it's an incredible album, why should I have to give you 16,
That's
20
true.
songs? It don't make no sense.
That's true.
You're going to take those 8, you're going to keep rewinding them, and that's that.
I have a quick question. What label you say you're with?
Penalty Entertainment.
Penalty. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not with Ruben Rivera, is it?
Nah.
Okay.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah, nah, he's not on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I do like about these new times. We always like our pros and cons about
Yeah.
back in the day and now. But one thing I do like is that albums or the projects are nice and tight.
Yeah.
You know, 5 songs, 8 songs.
Yeah.
Nothing too much. You know, a lot of back in the days, like if you have an album commitment, you putting 16, 17
Facts.
songs.
Yeah.
And that's where all 8 aren't
Exactly,
singles, but
yeah.
8 are. And then
like
that's
you
people
said,
getting caught
the
up.
fillings.
The
Yeah,
fillings.
fillings.
Well,
yeah.
now,
And
you
you
know,
want to give you
it's-
singles.
People
Yeah.
think that you have to have that many songs on a project for it to be an album. The album only has to be a certain amount of time, so it could
Facts.
be 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, 7 songs.
Yeah.
And
But as
30
long as it
40
meets the
minutes.
time frame, that's all that matters. It's like it was a young girl when iTunes first came out. She was 14 and she sold 500,000 downloads before her project even dropped.
Yeah.
And then she was only 14. And just she put like five records on there.
And I never knew this because you mentioned the point. So is there an industry standard for like an album, like
Nah,
7 songs plus?
No, well, because you have your EPs and your LPs. So
And what's the EP? How many
that's
songs
only,
is the
it's
EP?
only 6 to 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For both EP
Yeah.
or EP or LP, either one is going to be 6 to 12 songs.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And that's that. I mean,
That's good to know because I always wondered what was the difference between an EP, album, then now mixtape.
EP
It
is
seems
just
like-
really you introducing your music to the
Yeah.
world. The LP is like, okay, this is
This
my
is-
studio.
Yeah,
album.
this
Facts,
is
facts.
this is my
This is
project.
project
Yeah.
right here.
What happened was like I remember like the EP was at the beginning like a buzzer.
Yeah, that's to
There
get
you
you
go.
in there.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
to
it.
get you
Yep.
in
to be the
Yep,
buzzer.
exactly.
That's a fact.
And a lot of artists didn't do it.
Of course
at
not.
that
They was
time.
putting
You know, at that
mixtapes.
time.
Exactly.
They did a mixtape. They couldn't do it.
This
And
is like
then-
album.
but you know what it is though?
It was
The
still the
mixtape's
number
like
one
40
mixtape
songs.
seller.
You know what it was
Mixtape's
though?
like 40
No,
songs. You
but
look at
you
the
ain't
CD
never
cover,
lied.
you like,
But
yo.
every,
but you know what it
every
was,
record
though?
would be a hit.
Yeah.
Bro, but there's a mixtape and
But-
DJ's picking it.
But,
so
Yeah.
it's
you,
not
but you
like
know what it
every-
is though too? Like back in the days, artists were recording, but they wasn't recording like that. And
Yeah.
I don't. I
Not
really,
all of them though. Not some
I
of
really-
them were taking
I-
it.
yeah, some of them
were
was.
recording a lot.
I really believe the standards went up to like just record so many
Heavy.
songs as
Yeah.
possible. It's
Right,
when
right.
they heard about Tupac. I
Yeah,
think when
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of
Oh, that dude,
artists
please.
heard about Tupac just recording every day,
Yeah.
that's when artists was like, "Yo, I gotta have like 100 songs
Yeah.
just in case."
I can verify
know?
that my manager, shout out to Dave Ash from Worldwide Music. Dave and Tupac were like that.
Yeah.
He ran with Pac for years. He said Pac would record 10, 15, 20 songs
I
a
believe
night.
it. I believe it.
A night.
That's crazy.
You know, when you think about that, and you're like, oh man, I got like one hot joint out.
I mean,
like what? Like
y'all heard what I
step
said.
your game
I
up,
recorded 35 songs and we
Exactly.
picked eight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
that
So
shows your that shows.
And what
your
happens to
work
the
ethic.
other songs?
they get put into
Next album.
Well,
You
maybe
shelving yourself. That's
Hold
shelving
on,
himself.
Yeah.
you got
I'm
some for a
shelf myself.
soundtrack. Bring it on
Yeah,
over,
so-
homie.
hey,
Bring it
you
on
know what I
over.
mean? Listen,
I'm already
that-
scoring the next film.
I
and
would-
working on the next soundtrack.
Too easy.
I always believe that, like, just have it in the stash. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's like a.
It's like a crate.
I don't want to use the reference like this, but
It
it's
is a
like a
crate.
clip
Yeah.
in the gun.
There
Like,
you go.
just have it there. Just
Yeah,
have
exactly.
it there
Yeah.
because you never
Well,
know.
well,
You
I
never
mean,
know.
yeah, if-
You might be like, you know what? You guys,
There you go.
Ready to go.
You guys,
No,
you
no,
guys
he's
deserve
right, he's
this.
right.
I'm gonna hit you guys with this. Like you could just go places and be like, yeah, I got a song here, bang, bang, and it's not the same. So people are like, yo, you heard that? You be like, nah. I heard
Well, you
this, but
want
listen
to
this,
be
though.
too. You in a sense, you want to be like. I don't want to be a person that just ties myself to one genre. So I make sure that I record tons of. First of all, I own my own recording studio, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what's up.
I'm in there. I would
Making
say
breakfast
18 hours a
at the
day
same time,
Yeah,
making
at
breakfast.
least. So I enjoy recording numerous amounts of songs because they might hit me up one day and say, "Yo, Dutch, like, it's a pop record," and you know, like I'm sitting next to this gentleman now. He say with scoring and everything. Like I have music for all types of things. Like just because, like this is what we do. We create music at the end of the day. Like, no, I'm not a rapper, but
art.
people like to
Artist.
just put themselves in a genre, and then you get stuck there, bro. And
Forever.
it's like, yeah, like
That's
you're
why I hate
not
when
coming out
you
of there.
Google somebody and you see R&B singer, hip hop artist. Now they're artists,
Facts,
man.
bro, like-
this is like a painter. They're artists.
Yeah,
what are you gonna
yeah.
say? Oh, they draw.
Yeah,
Oh, they're a drawer.
Facts, facts.
Nah, you're an artist.
Facts.
That's art, man.
Facts.
He's a sketcher.
Yeah, he's a sketcher. He's a sketcher.
He's a sketcher.
He's a sketcher. That's like you know. That's why I think like Pharrell Williams is one of my favorite producers
Yeah, he's
in the
incredible.
entire world and writers because everyone was trying to ask, okay, what kind of producer are you? He's like, yo, man, I'm just a musician.
Yeah.
It's like me. I'm just a musician,
do it.
man. I just do what I do. It ain't no. One day you might wake up, Dutch. You may be like, yo, you know, I'm gonna do a pop record today.
Facts.
You might feel like singing on a record.
Facts.
One day, music is just music.
Not
And
not
that's
for
something-
nothing, not for nothing though. But I was gonna ask him was that because I seen them all sharped up. I said, oh, okay, it's a new Dutch.
Nah,
right
you
now.
know,
They-
sometimes
Now, Dutch is looking, yeah.
Dutch
What's
is new.
new?
The Envy album, Dutch was
This the
rugged.
2019
Right?
Dutch right
Dutch
now.
ain't no off dead.
Listen, first of all, I knew I
Sex
was
appeal.
coming here to be
That's
next to
crazy.
this velour velvet. What is this velvet?
Yo,
got
you know what's so
velvet
crazy?
on, boy.
Normally me and
That
E
came in
are
completely different.
on each other because normally I come in look clean too.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have the
You know.
blazers on, so I was like,
Bro.
nah. But he took off his jacket. I was like, see,
Yeah, that dog, like,
Dutch
man.
said, since it's the Better Off Dead album, I'm gonna look good before I go.
Yeah, before I gotta look like something before you go, right?
hell yeah.
I'm
That's
looking
so
good before I go.
Yeah.
So what you got over there on the playlist over there?
I got a lore.
A Lord?
Let's
All
go.
right,
You
let's
got the same face he gave me when I. You know what I mean?
Let's play a
Hey,
Lord. Let's
man,
get to it.
listen, I didn't know what to play. I just got the joint. I didn't know what to play. He looking at me. He come over here like, nah, don't play that.
Oh,
You playing this
Hey,
right
get on.
now. I said, oh.
After that,
Okay, the
pull
DJ doing
up
requests.
Rico's joint is there as well.
I got a
Which
few
one?
few joints, a couple snippets I'm gonna play y'all.
All right, so we're going to get into
See
this.
who we got going on here.
We're going to get into this right now.
It's a Law of the Better Off Dead album.
Lore.
Let's get to it.
later.
Told me she riding forever, but hit me, that's just in the past now. And then you go changing your mind, but you love me when I'm in a phantom. Heart in my chest, it be
Thank you.
colder than winter, I feel like I'm crashing. Can fall
Yeah.
for another, she might be the rest, I don't wanna be lacking. Told me she riding forever, but hit me, that's just in the past now. And then you go changing your mind, but you love me when I'm in a phantom. Heart in my chest, it be colder than winter, I feel like I'm crashing. Can fall for another, she might be the rest, I don't wanna be lacking. She was my heart when I was so down. She was my queen, she on the crown. And now that she gone, and night on the town. It ain't the same when you ain't around. Promise I give her my best though. Clyde and Bonnie, baby, let's go. Griselda Blanco, I be Pablo. Riding heavy in that Tahoe. Time be wasting,
Pause it
baby,
a second.
I
Need you
know.
pause it a
So
second.
think
Pause it a
about it,
second.
look at
So before we move on, I want to go back to the beginning, right? So one thing I learned about like hearing songs, like the beginning has this, this drama to it.
Melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did that beat?
I did all of that. You know, I
Let's
produce
check it.
everything.
Let's
That's
check
what I'm talking about.
So what was the mindset on this beat like?
Oh, I was so hurt.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, the album.
But
was-
he's rhyming like he's
Yeah.
hurt. He's rhyming like he's he's upset at something. It's a machine gun attack. I can hear it. in
Love
your
is a
voice.
beautiful thing, ain't it? But
Yeah.
spelled backwards is evil.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's an O, but just, you know.
Yeah, it's still evil.
it
Yeah,
still
rock that.
says
Go from
evil.
the beginning.
Talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you want to start from the top?
Start from the top. I haven't heard Pina Colada, but I do think this is the one. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. Give us a little view, Slims.
Told me she riding forever, but hit me that just in the past now. And then you go changing your mind, but you love me when I'm in a phantom. Heart in my chest, it be colder than winter, I feel like I'm crashing. Can fall for another, she might be the rest, I don't wanna be lacking. Told me she riding forever, but hit me that just in the past now. And then you go changing your mind, but you love me when I'm in a phantom. Heart in my chest, it be colder than winter, I feel like I'm crashing.
Arguing with
Can
him.
fall for another, she might be the rest, I don't wanna be. She was my heart, but now it's down. She was my queen, she on the crown. And now that she gone, and not on the town. It ain't the same when you ain't around. Promise I gave her my best though. Clyde and Bonnie, baby, let's go. Griselda Blanco, I be Pablo. Riding heavy in that Tahoe. Time be wasting, baby, I know. Still thinking about it, look at time go. Ran through some baddies, I can't lie. But she the only one I stand for. Stuck off the gas, now I just be stoned. Calling her up, she don't pick up the phone. Heart is on chill, keeping it cold. Text me, you miss me when you all alone. When I was so down, and now I'm so lost, cause she not around. And I be so gone, smoking. Sipping the lean, hoping I drown. Heart in the box, head in the cloud. She for the past. Hope I don't crash, that will be foul. Foreign, I'm whipping, I might just be bout it. Told me she riding forever, but hit me that just in the past now. And then you go changing
This
your
is
mind,
ready.
but you love me when I'm in
I like
a
the fact
phantom.
that it don't sound like nothing to sound.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you.
The flow,
That's what I'm
you could
going for.
try and say the flow, but he's not letting up. So you know what I mean? Usually the flow stops and he's still going. Yeah, he's still
I like
going.
that. I love that.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nah. I want to get all my words out. I want you to hear what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
Leaving the club, back to the crib. You know the rest, I ain't gotta talk about it. Shorty, my all, yeah, she be proud. It's sucking me up while I swerve in the forest. Swear that I wanted to let go. Cause all of these women I meet and be boring. Cause I got options, I don't promote it. But
You
they
can
be
hear the
lurking,
pain.
I don't be open. Tell me she riding, so let's go.
I hate to know what
That's
happened
my
there.
baby, so I'ma be rolling. She from the loud, that should be potent. Water be dirty, I got the post. She was my all. Now I'm so lost, cause she not around. Cause I be so lost, smoking alone. Sipping the lean.
Hey, yo, I'm about to be a millionaire for heartbreak, man. That's all I gotta say, though. Man.
That's how it happens, though, right?
Drake did it.
Yeah. True pain.
Told me she riding forever, but hit me that just in the past now. And then you go changing your mind, but you love me when I'm in a phantom.
Yeah, we about to have that. We about to have a billboard.
Let's do it. A law better off dead. This is hot, man. This is money. You got Rigo's joint next? You going track for track? You going track for
We're gonna
track?
go back for back.
That
He's a
joint is
DJ.
hard,
Yo.
boy. That joint is hard.
Good looking, my
That
John.
joint is hard.
Definitely appreciate that.
We definitely got to get in the studio together.
Yeah.
One thing that I've always liked about you, Dutch, is your voice, man.
Thank you.
You don't sound like
That
nobody.
voice,
Thank you.
man, is so catching.
It
Like
is.
once you hear him,
You know it's
you
him.
be like,
You know
I gotta
it's
listen.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
listen to this guy.
I
See,
appreciate
but,
that.
but on the records,
Fools you then.
he don't sound like he from New York. But when you talk to him face to face, he
Oh, yeah,
has the
yeah.
New York
It's
accent.
I'm
He's
gonna
New
tell you
York.
this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you this.
But something
right.
on
I'ma tell you this
it
right
sounds different.
When you hear him on the record, man, he sounds scary. like not like a threatening scary, but it sounds scary. Like you're afraid of what he gonna say
Yeah,
next
ooh.
out his mouth.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Like,
like
it just might be about
what's
you.
this dude up to,
Yeesh.
man? Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right? You're like, yo,
So
is he going to say
it-
something about me?
it's-
I need 1 million people to feel the same way he feel when that album dropped January 18th. Facts.
That's what's up.
And for the I know I see you on the Instagram doing some shows.
Yeah,
Right.
killing them. What I do.
Yeah.
What's your lineup for the show?
My lineup, music wise, or
Yeah.
how crazy I'm gonna be.
No, like how you what songs you do first,
Oh.
what songs you do second. Like,
Yo, man, I'll be honest with you. I just put it together, so it's gonna be Allure, it's gonna be Sauce, Pina Colada, and then I always throw in Distance in there off of the last Envy album, because yo, every time I perform Distance, it's like,
That's me.
yeah.
Distance is me. So
Bro, you don't know how many people come up to me after I perform Distance. They just be like,
that was in my
yo.
playlist. That was in my
Yeah,
playlist.
I mean,
So-
so that's my lineup.
Is it a good idea to play something that even though the project that's coming out
Yeah.
now is not the last song that you play?
Yeah, well, because I feel like fan wise, my G, yeah,
fans, okay,
yeah.
okay.
You know, again, we go back to
It's
the
like a
fans.
classic.
It's
Like you
what they
wanna play a
want, bro.
classic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha,
Joints,
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. Couple times people done ask me like, "Yo, you performing Distance tonight, right?" So it's like,
No, we care about the new joint.
bro, and I'm like,
You doing Distance? All right, that's all I came to
my
see.
G,
really.
like dead ass. Look, I always get a dope response. Like, you feel me? But I could see the response go way different. Like, I performed Pina Colada one night, and I saw them. They was vibing. Ooh, Dutch, he's performing. This is dope. But as soon as the beat to Distance came on, I just seen the room change, and I knew it in my head. I'm saying, watch. As soon as the beat start playing, the room gonna change. And sure enough, as soon as it came on, I knew it already. Like,
That's dope.
Before we go into the next track, I just want to say something. I hate when artists or people, even like actors, when they don't want to be remembered for something that the fans love. Like Wesley
It's a-
Snipes. He
Yeah.
stopped doing Blade
Yeah.
because he said he didn't want to be remembered for just doing Blade.
Right.
And I'm like, why
not?
When the fans love that.
facts.
If you're gonna be remembered by something that you helped
I
create,
kind
why be upset?
I
about
kind
it?
of agree though.
How
I
do you
kinda
how do
agree.
you feel
But you
about?
helped create that, so why be
But
upset at something that you?
It's
helped
sometimes you know you can be swallowed by your own greatness, and then you can't
Right.
move from there. Like
You
it
could.
happens. It happens. Like
You
it's
could,
so
but-
great.
Do you-
that,
I mean, it's possible that he just gets tired of people.
Blade.
I mean,
Blade,
yeah.
Blade,
I mean,
Blade.
though, I mean, for me personally, that's your most recent movie, so that's what people gonna remember you for.
Well, they
Yeah,
don't want.
I
They don't want
remember-
to get typecast. That's what.
Yeah.
That is.
But my thing is this, man. You made a part of history.
That's a fact.
You made a part of history, and that's something that people
Remember you,
die
yeah.
to be remembered, just to be remembered.
That's
You're gonna
real.
be remembered in time.
Yeah.
So and at the end of the day, it was your creation. So if you made that dope song, and people are like, yo, that's my joint, you be like, yeah, I got a new joint.
I
but
know.
you still
Listen,
made that
I
song.
know one thing though. I bet you when them checks come in for Blade, he still spend them.
Oh,
He
hell
don't
yeah.
look at it
He
like,
say,
oh, not this.
don't give me
again.
this.
You're not boycotting.
Don't give me
You're not
this.
boycotting
I'm
the
not
check.
Blade.
You're not
Exactly.
boycotting the
That-
check.
You're not doing that.
Not take money from this.
for Blade, but I am gonna go to the bank and
Yeah,
cash
cash this.
this
Exactly.
$5 million check.
Exactly.
I am gonna
Exactly.
cash this $5
Nobody
million
remember
check.
Passenger 57,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we remember Blade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts. Nobody
Exactly.
remembers White Man Can't Jump either.
But you
Yeah.
know
So
what? I think artists are always looking for a way to grow.
I don't think he
you
wants
know?
to remember that.
Nah,
We got a
yeah,
Wesley
exactly.
Snipes fan over there. He running
Yeah.
down.
I think artists are just always looking for a way to grow, to extend
Yeah.
themselves, and just grow, go to the next project. You know, so I
Think
understand it.
that your expression and your creation
Is-
travels
Exactly.
through time.
Exactly.
You don't want to feel like they only hear me for this moment.
Right.
I'm growing.
Yeah.
I'm
I
doing
mean,
more.
would you rather have somebody remember you for a movie that just came out and they're like really excited about it, rather than, oh, wasn't you guy from?
Yeah,
wasn't you the guy
that
from-"
wasn't.
I don't
Exactly.
want
I
to be
remember
that.
him from
Those
something,
one-hit
but
wonders.
I
I
can't
don't
remember
wanna
from
be
So
where.
you want to be the
Yeah.
one that's
I want somebody to be, I want to be timeless. I want somebody to listen. If you're gonna keep asking me to perform Distance, I'll perform it as many times as you want. First of
Exactly.
all, I love the song, so I mean it's cool with me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying though too. Some people feel that they want to grow
They just
more,
wanna
and he's
grow
not going
more,
to be able to
yeah.
grow out of that. I mean, look at Macaulay Culkin. After he did Home
It was a
Alone,
wrap.
he
It was
couldn't
a
do nothing
wrap.
else.
It was a wrap.
Because people just connected with him on that. You see him in the
Exactly.
grown movie, and you like, I can't watch this. I
But,
can't
but you know what? Most people don't think about the expansion of their career. So it's like y'all know it's it's Happy Holidays, everyone. By the way, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
facts.
The movie. A Christmas Story. It comes on for 24 hours.
I
On
love
TV.
that. I love that joint.
So
That's my
me and my
joint,
family,
right?
we
Love that.
literally.
Yeah.
My kids are like, we watching this
Yeah.
all
the
24
time.
hours.
Yeah.
That guy never did another movie. The guy that plays Ralphie.
Yeah.
But guess what he did do? He became a movie and TV producer. Most people don't think about. They just looking at it from the artistry.
Let me
I'm
go
behind the
to
camera.
a different realm of this now.
Yeah.
Like you really want to go get a bag? That's where the bags
Yeah.
are at right there.
Facts.
It's always behind the scenes. And I
Facts.
think
And he ain't complaining about that money coming
sure
back in
ain't.
from
Bro,
that 24
for
hour
24
marathon.
hours, you
Yeah.
getting paid
What?
on
Every
2
year.
channels.
Yo.
Every year.
yeah, probably
He
all
getting
around
that.
the world.
He getting something for
24
that.
hours.
So what's the name of the new joint?
What's your joint?
This is Rico's right here,
I
right?
got I got Amen.
Okay.
Almond Raw. Yeah,
Almond
play
Raw.
that one. Play that one. That's it's called Talk My.
Almond Ra?
Almond Raw.
So I said it
yeah.
wrong.
It's all good.
Is it Amen Ra?
Almond
or Almond Ra?
Almond Raw.
Almond Ra.
Is that
Ra,
the
like-
Egyptian,
I
the
like
Egyptian
the
god?
Egyptian god. Yeah.
I love when we switch it up.
My dude Amon Ra. So many people know him as Bam Amon Ra. Bam has been around. Amon Ra's been around for a long time. This dude is choreographed for Fabulous.
Oh, I've heard.
For
I've
Fat
heard
Joe.
Yeah.
For so many, for so many. Now he's on tour right now. I think he's in China right now. We were on WhatsApp last night, chopping it up. We're about to do some real big business together. But I remember a long time ago, he was like, "Yo, Reek, I want to sing." And I was like, "Let me hear you sing." And he sang for me. I said, "Yo, go get some vocal lessons and go find a writer, go find a producer, and just get great. Just beat at your craft." This dude went and beat at his craft, and I was like, "Send me a record for the soundtrack. This is what I'm doing." He sent me this record, and I was like, it's on the soundtrack." So this joint is called Talk My Shit. This record, I think it's that should be the record you have up there.
Yeah, Talk My Shit. I see that. I'm in Raw. That's the first joint.
Yeah, play that joint.
You got prescription. Bravo got prescription
Ray-Bans on.
Ray-Ban. Yeah.
I'm being remembered the top. Which one is that?
What's up, cuz? My cousin was saying, "What's up to me?" What's up, cuzzy?
It's not on. It's not on.
Hold on, so let's see if we got this on.
See if I gotta go back there and put it on.
That's all good. I sent y'all a few joints to play some snippets.
You got me. You sent me an album. This guy sent me an EP.
I wanted y'all to get a feel of the
Send me an EP.
soundtrack because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, nobody, excuse my French, nobody's fucking with my soundtrack.
Talk to him.
Nobody.
Talk to him.
Give me some volume on that, man, a little bit.
Just in case you ain't know, let me get more familiar. Just trying to spread love, you know that hate could kill ya. I'm trying to see what's up, let me make one phone call. You know I got all my digits right, and now I need yours. I can be seconds away from just tasting you, taking you down. You can be waking them naked, just looking around. I can be who you've been waiting for right in your face all along. And I can be the one you're looking for, or I could be wrong. Yeah. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now. And I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. Seeing all them boys just like to play now.
Yep, that's him.
Talk my shit.
Talk my shit, yeah.
Let me put you on this plane with everything up, but just don't touch my shit, my shit. Let me tell my shit, my shit. Oh yeah, my shit. Yeah, girl, let me tell my shit.
There's a hip-hop artist on it?
This is him? Oh wow.
Yeah.
He about to rhyme. He about to come in and rhyme.
You could be tanning in the south of France or on beaches in Mexico. Bringing this thing with your top of my hand, your bottom is next to go. Girl, you've been dealing with amateurs, time to get you a professional. I'm cocky, girl, yeah, I know. I love me, I let it show. Fly ain't an issue for ya. Already bought your paper. Whole world I can show ya. Let me be the one to take ya. They better not come and knocking. We be trying to wait
This is definitely pop ready though.
Tomorrow, or they gon' have to wait. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now. And I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. Seeing all them boys just like to play now. Baby, I ain't coming here for games. Let me put you on this plane with everything up, but just don't touch my shit, my shit.
He's a dancer,
Yeah, he's a
and I can see the dance in this. I can see.
You don't even understand.
I can see the dancing cadence.
So
in
he
it.
doesn't
Yeah.
know this, and I hope he's listening. We gonna shoot a video to that.
Yeah, he's got. I can tell he's
When
gonna
I
kill it.
tell
I can see
y'all,
him already.
That dude,
I
his
can see him already.
choreography is monstrous.
Crazy.
It's just, he's got a video out now, and I mean that dude just goes, boy.
I see. I
He goes.
see. Wait now. Wait.
Yeah,
I can see
the
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, the power.
Yeah.
Ever like, yeah.
But I mean, just think about it. I mean, Fat, like, oh, hold on, We Thuggin' by Fat Joe. He was in the video. He choreographed that video. What was the record with Fabulous and that the Neptunes did? I can't remember that.
Damn, I can't get it.
You know, well, he was on the subway.
Damn, I got it.
He choreographed that. Like that dude is
not the one with Monifa.
No.
Okay.
He's a beast, man. And I told him last night, I said, "Yo, I'm gonna play your record first."
Holla back, youngin.
Yeah, holla back, young. That
was it.
Okay. I was like,
that was the joke. I knew it. It was in my head. I got it. I'm like, yo, I got it.
And I really, and you know, with the situation I'm in, I have the power to sign artists, and I'm about to do a real huge publishing deal, and I'm gonna have the power to sign writers and producers, and I look at all my friends that have been around me that just need an opportunity just to get their music out there because nobody will believe in them enough.
Big facts.
And I'm a fan of music before I'm a writer, before I'm a producer, before I'm a singer. I'm a fan of music. So even on this soundtrack, I have songs on there like with my man, etc., who's written for like Mary and a bunch of people. We got a record together, but I sat to the back with my records and I just want to forecast everybody else's record so the world can know that, yo, it doesn't take a Drake or somebody else for a soundtrack or album to be dope. You just got to stop looking from a fan perspective of a person and look from a fan perspective
dope
of your
music.
ears.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because your record, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I want that for the next soundtrack. That joint's fire.
That track, the Allure track, is either like, you know, like it has a violent love story soundtrack already. You can see it already.
They ain't even hear the rest of the album.
You know what I mean?
So, I can't wait to hear it.
What's up? You got Pina Colada over there?
Yeah, that one's nothing.
Right. Yeah, I gotta hear Pina Colada.
I got Pina Colada.
I gotta hear the debate.
But it ain't like that one. It ain't like Allure. See, that's the thing.
Are you gonna pre-sell this?
Like pre-downloads? It is up there, right? Oh, the singles. All right.
Okay.
Good. 21st.
Okay.
Wow. That's like you said, weekly, right?
Weekly, man.
Yeah.
We get some Doom Slims. You can't do it?
He said
he's too loud?
Probably feedback to Mike.
I just be stirring the pot. I just got here, I can't stop. Yeah, she all in my trap.
Let those fans hear it, right?
I be all over the world. You just be hugging the block, damn. Hate you when you on the up. The type of people I can't stand. I just be stirring the pot. I just got here, I can't stop, yeah. Yeah, girl, she all in my drop. Bet that she giving me top, yeah. I be all over the world. You just be hugging the block, damn. Hate you when you on the up. The type of people I can't stand. I just got here, I can't stop, yeah. Talk if you want, you get popped, yeah. Live with the pump, you get dropped, yeah. Hitters gon' get him, it's not fair. Rolling, not taking, that's time spent. Fuck when you talking, no love here. Hard in the box and it's all clear. My life is a movie, you not there. I am the wave now, homie, you could just step out of the way now. Watch how I pull up and something be dripping the stones that you know that be rare now. Yo, girl, she want me, watch how she on me, no way that we can compare now. I just be all in my Herschel, say watch how she curvy, you need to just stand down. You just be talking, you phony. Fuck what you heard with them stories. We not the same, you don't know me. Bet I go back to the old me. How could you change for him now? Cause the bag is on the way. Ain't no Lauren talking for him now. Bet I whip it on the way. I just be stirring the pot. I just got here, I can't stop, yeah. Yeah, girl, she all in my drop. Bet that she giving me top, yeah. I be all over the world.
In the video, we actually gonna have a spin top.
When you on the up. The type of people I can't stand.
It's just like little elements, you feel me?
I just got here, I can't stop, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, girl, she all in my drop.
I can see the debate, though.
Bet that she giving me top, yeah. I be
Thorough,
all
I can
over the
see.
world.
Because this one,
You just be hugging the block,
this one is kind of like
hate you when you on the up.
This is the
type of
speed
people
that's
I
out
can't
right
stand.
Yeah, yeah.
Money calling Henry,
clubs,
yeah,
DJs.
yeah.
Facts, facts. I got like 3 on there. That Speed Sauce is another one. That's like Pina Colada.
That joint's.
Thank you, man.
Bro.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
I got another song on there called Mirrors. That's incredible. Speaking of live instruments, I had somebody come in play guitars on that for me. You
That's
know
what
I'm saying?
I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, like that's the type of person I am. Like I've brought people in to play piano for me. I've brought people in to play the guitar for me numerous of times. Like just because you want certain elements to be brought out. You know what I mean?
So when you bring them in, you know what you want.
I
them
know
to
exactly
copy?
what I
Okay,
want.
Okay.
So I want you to do that, but then we gonna do numerous like crazy amount of takes of you just doing whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because
in that frame,
and then from there we chop up. You know, Pro Tools is a beautiful thing, man. It ain't like before. You know what I'm saying? Like so, you know, we get to move things around, and so like, you know, music is dope, man.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun creating this album.
Music is dope.
It's dope. Yeah.
We got 5 minutes, right?
We got 5
so
minutes.
we're gonna drop like real quick 45 seconds of Source, a minute.
Oh, y'all gonna play Source?
Real quick, we gonna see.
We
We gonna get the sound. We want to hear what it sound like.
You go
man.
ahead, play if you
we
want.
want to hear
man.
it, Dutch, man.
Yeah.
You can't keep it all to
I mean, I didn't know if you
Yeah,
wanted to
I'm
play
saying.
another. You know,
We
but
gonna
y'all
we
go
gonna
ahead.
we gonna did we gonna did
Go 30 seconds, Dutch.
Dippy
then
dip.
Go
Go ahead.
into the what's Marigo's new the other joint.
He got a couple of joints, man. I told you he sent me an EP.
Yeah, play All My Life. Yeah.
He sent me a soundtrack.
Yeah, I sent him a soundtrack.
Might as well.
Scored the interview. He scored the interview.
I be walking and Mason my jealous. Gucci duffel put the cash in it. Homie, you ain't on my level. Foreign whip and got the stash in it. Case a nigga kept me sipping. Shoot hit him, ain't no pass, get it. Took your wife and now you miss her. Fuck the heavy, that'll get you. Smoking heavy out the wood. Got a nigga cloudy for the prescription. Count money, feeling vicious. Spin a bag, make it triple. Sipping lean, I ain't tripping. Papa Addy, I be in it. Said, mama don't save me. Mama don't save me. I'm just too busy getting high Mercedes. High Mercedes. On my neck it be freezing, I'm cold. On my wrist it be 80. Rolling, not taking, I know. She talking, she faking. No promises meant to be broken. My heart is not taken. My jeweler got me dripping sauce. Yeah, now my heart colder than before. Except I'm whipping, that's a Porsche. Yeah, my mind be tripping, I be gone. Whoa, my jeweler got me dripping sauce. Yeah,
You know that's more than
That's the walk in the club where you walk.
You know I know that's more.
That's the movie where you walk in the club.
I know my songs.
He said, I know my song.
Go with All My Life.
We got captivated, man. We got caught up. It happens, man. It happens.
That's a fact.
I wanted to hear the hook real quick. I wanted to
Dutch,
hear what the hook
Rico.
I figured that.
We're gonna close out with All My Life.
Facts. I want to hear that.
Thanks for coming out, man. Thanks for coming down, man. Anytime, please.
Always fun here.
Appreciate this, man.
Let's get to it.
You are now listening to BK Kush Lee.
Oh, it's All My Life, produced by my man B Corn, who produced Travis Scott. He's one of Khaled's producers. At Mariko Turner, at MERECCOTURNER, Billionaire Focus. Y'all know the movement.
Yo, y'all already know Skywalker Dutch everything. Instagram Skywalker Dutch, Twitter Skywalker Dutch. Don't even bother Facebook.
Shout out to Bunny, shout out to Kush. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Hallett Star.
Nice one.
Yeah, I came with dedication. This music's my medication to take over.
Yeah, it's West Coast. It's West Coast.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, it's got that.
Yeah, that's
It's got that West Coast
my
vibe.
man
Yo.
Butler right there.
Heroes Headquarters, HHPOV, hip hop point of view, man. If you're looking for this music, you want to get this music, you can't get in touch with the artist, you can always find us and get at us. We pass it down the line.
Oh, they giving
You
out.
know?
Get the free
Yeah, come at us. Of course, man. Yeah. Yeah.